Greetings everyone, welcome to Secondary Weekly, where I try to highlight some news stories from the previous week that you may have missed or flew under the radar. If you're interested, all sources and other information will be listed in the description. Now, let's get to this week's stories. On Saturday, a volcano outside the city of Goma in the Democratic Republic of the Congo erupted, releasing a lethal wave of lava. One of the most active volcanoes in the world, it is not the first time that it has devastated the city. The new onslaught of lava has killed at least 31 people, with earthquakes leveling many neighborhoods of the city. New fears of another eruption have caused thousands to flee the area. In another grave turn of events, lava has been detected underneath nearby Lake Kivu. If an eruption occurs underwater, it could cause a massive release of carbon dioxide, which could asphyxiate anyone in the nearby area. An underwater eruption at Lake Nyos in Cameroon in 1986 killed 1,700 people, who were suffocated in their own homes by the release of CO2. As the US accelerates its withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan, so too has the Taliban upped its pressure on Afghan security forces. Without the presence of US troops, the Taliban has surrounded and overtaken several Afghan security outposts. The transitions are for the most part peaceful, with each side negotiating the terms of the surrender. In return for safe passage, money, and clothes, the Taliban have videotaped the men promising not to return to the Afghan security forces and giving the names of their family. The Taliban have capitalized on plummeting morale and the Afghan government's inability to reinforce its troops to capture 5 provincial capitals and establish itself as a governing force in the region. The state of Texas wrapped up its biannual state government session. Among the bills that passed the legislature, both houses of which are controlled by Republicans, were stricter laws on abortion and the allowing of permitless carry of firearms. Another particular bill outlines how teachers should approach topics of race, stating no public or charter school teacher can be required to discuss current events or controversial issues related to public policy or social affairs. If teachers broach these topics, the bill says they must teach both sides without giving difference to any one perspective. Many are concerned about the effects this could have on how teachers handle altercations based on race, with others fearing that the lack of open discussion could stifle growth and perpetuate racial stereotypes. Iran has put a 3-month ban on the mining of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The country's largest cities, including capital Tehran, have faced serious daily blackouts for several months. The enormous amount of energy used in mining Bitcoin has strained a system already facing a natural gas shortage, rising air conditioning usage as summer approaches, and increased consumption due to the pandemic. Iran accounted for 4.5% of all Bitcoin mined year to date, making it one of the top mining nations in the world. Unfortunately, the vast majority of the mining is conducted illegally by those who are not licensed. Now, I will wrap up with Highly Curious. Sweden is set to become the first nation to launch rockets into space from Europe, as it finishes up the renovation of the Arctic Esrange Space Center. The Swedish Space Corporation will be managing the site, and will be also offering the facility to private and reusable rocket launching companies. An experiment reported in the journal Nature Medicine detailed a successful partial restoration of a blind man's vision by building certain proteins in one of his eyes. General Motors has teamed up with Lockheed Martin to answer NASA's call for an improved lunar rover. The future rover proposal would likely be fully autonomous and transport up to 2 astronauts. An ultramarathon in China's Yellow River Stone Forest turned deadly on Saturday as unpredicted harsh wind, freezing rain, and the mountainous terrain killed 21 of the 176 racers. The weather caused some of the runners to stray off course, with some dying due to hypothermia. A military airbase is being built on the island of Mayoun, off the coast of Yemen, which is located at the entrance of the Red Sea and along one of the world's most vital shipping routes through the Suez Canal. It is thought to be the United Arab Emirates constructing the airbase, who are likely trying to establish a permanent presence along the shipping route. And to finish out the week, check out this video from Vice to see how one man figured out the FBI was using Cessna planes to survey crowds in the United States. And that's going to be all for this week. Let me know down in the comments which story you guys thought was the most interesting, or if there was anything I didn't cover. If you guys enjoyed the video, it would be awesome if you could like and subscribe. And of course, have a great week.